Alrighty. We be back again. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left, I think. That's what it is. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one up there. But 5 upholstery. That one up there. I'm not even counting that because it's going to be super easy. I got 5 left to upholster. I started, I think I had this one done when I got here today, so I've already finished off these since I've been here today. I've never used a carpet all so much in my life as on this job. I use them like crazy. Right up there, I got one holding it. A while ago, I have one here and I have one here to hold this all in position when I get this cut. I've been using these carpet alls like crazy on this job. I got 4 of them I keep right here with me, just all handy dandy. Like blues, glues. Here we go with the carpet all again. All again. I can hold down till the glue dries, which won't take long. I'll pull them out in just a second and purdy it on up there. I did figure something else out about just something to make this a little bit easier and stuff where I don't have to do so much marking on it. I'll show you that. So right now I just cut that little bottom piece. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. I just cut that. That's where I put my mark, right on top of that. Instead of marking it first and trying to cut my piece to my mark, I use this. I put a mark on top of it, and then also a mark right down the side of it. Those are my reference points. Now, because I got a mark here, I'm gonna push this right over here. Instead of going all the way out to make sure I get it nice and sliced, I'm just gonna push that right over there and just mark it one time, right on the end, right on my mark. So now that I got that, I'll just do that. That's the only point I need, honestly. I don't need the whole mark right there. So it just cuts down a little bit of extraness. Now I can pull this bad boy out and bring it on around. And again, let me cut some of this extra off. Extra. Read all about it. Put me a little slice right there. And come right up. I will put a mark on this to the side of this piece here. Are you able to see that? Can you see this? Mm-hmm. So right at the side of that, I just push this down right at the side of that. Put me a mark right there. There we go. See that? Mm-hmm. Now that's going to be right at the side of that. And right there. Now when this comes down to the side of this, it's gonna be all party, match up real nicely. And right there for the center of my tread. Now, like I showed the other day, my little straight edge here works out nicely. Been doing this on every single one of them. That's just a nice little trick right there. I've surely been enjoying that. Just get it all the way in the corner, or Are you able to see anything I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get all my little marks there. There we go. That was a nice little trick. I was glad I started doing that. It's super handy. And instead of cutting all crazy and getting crazy here with this, and also I don't like to cut every bit of it with my napkin shears because I don't want to cut the fibers off where I want to. So I cut the backing with my knife, and then I come cut the strings with my napkin shears, and it leaves the length on them, so I'm not cutting the fibers off right at the backing like sometimes you do when you use scissors. You cut the nap off all the way to the backing. I don't like that. It looks like you've just cut all the fibers. So again, just cut it through the back and snipping them all off with my shears. And I have been waiting for the very top one to cut it until I'm gonna go ahead and seal this and glue it, and then because I'm gonna pull this down tightly and get a little stretch per se on this as I do it, then I will see how far over on my mark I actually need to cut it. Like if I need to be like right here, right beside it, right on it, or even on this side just a little bit. Once I get this pushed over tightly and this pulled down tightly, that line is probably going to vary just a little bit. So again, I have a line to go by when I'm cutting, but again, I might have to just cut right beside it or something. So I'll wait on this cut until I get these done. Now this is where it's been super slow, just been all precise and careful here as I run hot glue on all these edges and stuff like that. It's just so time consuming, trying to be really careful not to get it all over the fibers and stuff. But yeah, I want the edge of it sealed. Those down there on the very bottom, look right here, those 3 steps especially, because those corners are going to get a lot of traffic. I mean, if you have steps like that, it's rare that people are going to walk off the front of those steps. They're going to come down the steps, turn the corner, and jump off the corner of those steps. They're not going to walk all the way around and come off the front of that step. Nobody does that. Pushing it tightly with my thumb. And I'm going to hold that right there with my carpet awl. I'm going to everly, oh so gently pull those fibers back. So usually there's just a little bubble of glue on this tip, and that is literally all you need. You don't even need to squeeze none out. If you just touch the edge of that carpet with it, it's going to be enough on there to get on the edge of your carpet there and do what you need it to do. All right, while that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. I got my mark here for the side, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up. Man, what a cut up. And then I'll look here and give me a little slice right there. Pick it up and finish that cut on out. Waka waka and waka You can see the lines on the back, so you're able to rope cut even from the back on little areas like this. Okay, looks like I need to take one more line off of that. Now that we got all of that done, this is all good, these are good. I just gotta do my little corner cut right there now, and I can look at my line and see exactly where I need to cut on it now. Yay! So that works out super duper duper. Okay, I'll show you that right there as soon as I get this off, and you'll see that I actually cut right beside, literally, oops, right beside my line on that of hot glue on this. That way whenever I put it together, it's going to be sealed on this. Oh boy, I'm about to have to move my light. It's starting to be in my way of my own light. Whoa, I'm in the way of the light. That's what you never want to do, okay? Always want to let the light lead, not be in the way of the light. Okay, so all these are good. I'm gonna go ahead, put me a bead right there, stop it from running, do a little smear. Okay, now up here on these, I'm just gonna put me a tiny bit here, so when I close everything up, it pinches it in between there and seals those, welds them right together rather. Right in this area where all these are joining, I'm gonna get me a nice little smear, pretty much cover the whole little section right here with a smeared up hot glue. Okay, there we go, a little smear. And we'll pull it, tuck it, and swoop it just like I'm doing a regular carpet seam. There. There. Okay. Take my seam roller, push it down in the glue real good. And that's basically it. Once this sets, I'll push it up underneath there with some glue and shoot me a staple right in this corner and right in that corner. Okay, we are completely done. Now I gotta snip one little piece I just found right there. He's going to get the snips right now. Take care of them little snipperoo right there. There. Okay. Now we are officially done. Getting in view a whole bunch of different angles and kind of. I'll get on the ladder, down from the ladder, look at it at every angle so I can make sure I don't miss anything. Turned out looking pretty snazzy. It worked too. It only took me 14 days and 16 hours. No, I'm just kidding. This is the third day. First, it should have been, well, it's 3 days. It's what it took, no doubt. So, first day, like I said, I spent till about 2 o'clock. Pulling staples and such. But now, we be done.